All right, so here in Texas, we've almost got to freezing temperatures and we don't want to lose our peppers. A lot of people don't realize that peppers are actually perennials for zone 9 and higher. So what we're going to do is show you how you can save your peppers by overwintering them so that way you'll be able to have them for the following season. And we're going to start right now. All right, now before we start to overwintering them, there's a few process that we're going to have to do after we cut them down. Is we're going to have to fertilizer and then mulch it over. So let's get our fertilizer right now. We're going to be using some azomite and some plant tone. With this plant tone, it's a 5-3-3 mix, and that's going to help feed it while it's in dormant stage. All right, before we prune it down, we're going to harvest some of the peppers that we have on here. This one is the Cubanelli. These are the Jimmy Nardellos, and these Mrs. Nickel got from her former co-worker's dad had some. These are the Bishop Crown peppers, supposed to be extremely hot. As you can see, it's not ripe just yet, but it's probably not going to get ripe being outdoors because it's about at night it's been like 40 degrees, and after it gets anything below 50 it's not going to really ripen as well, so we're going to take them inside. All right, so while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and do these cayenne peppers, and then we got some poblano peppers over there at our two-tier garden. So we're going to do these, and then we'll show you how to prune them off. The reason why we want to overwinter these particular plants is they're more of a hotter plant, and with the pepper plants, the hotter it is, the longer time for it to fruit up. And so what this does, it eliminates the grow time from starting it from seeds. So that way, once about the first frost ends, we can put these outdoors and they can start growing from there. All right, so now we're going to prune the pepper plant, and we're going to prune it about 4 inches above the soil, and then we're going to remove the topsoil from it. Now, while the pepper plants are going to be in dormant phase, we're going to add some slow release fertilizer to kind of help feed it once it gets back into a growing status come springtime. So we're just going to add a handful of azomite and a handful of the plant tone. Now that we have all of that done, now is the last step is to add some type of mulch to help it keep it warm during the fall winter months. Now you can use leaves, or you could just use compost, pine straw, whatever that you could use for basically as a covering to help the plant stay warm. We're going to probably use a little bit of these leaves, and if we run out of leaves, we'll probably use compost. Let's see what happens. Now, some of y'all may be growing peppers in either a raised bed or even in ground. Now, if you would like to overwinter those plants, you can transplant those into containers and do what we did in the previous steps to overwinter your plants. If you've been successful with overwintering your pepper plants, comment down below. We would like to know your process. Now, if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. It really helps our channel out. And if you're interested in learning other garden DIY tips, we'll put a playlist above there so you can follow along. Until the next video, let's grow together.